All right, let's jump right into this explainer and decode the absolute master guide for finding high converting dropshipping products in 2026. So, welcome. If you're tuning in, you're obviously looking for the most efficient, data driven way to actually succeed in this space. And let's be real, the e commerce landscape has shifted dramatically. What worked back in 2022, yeah, that's basically ancient history now. So, we're going to break down exactly what it takes to find and scale winning products today. Let's get right to it.
So let me ask you something and be honest with yourself here. Are you still relying on endless TikTok scrolling to find your dropshipping products? If you are, you're probably feeling incredibly frustrated right now with the fierce competition and those constantly rising ad costs. Look, the hard truth about product research in 2026 is that the old methods are completely dead. Just swiping through social media feeds, digging through ancient Facebook ad library posts, or just blindly copying what other stores are doing, those tactics literally do not work anymore. The market's gotten way too smart and the competition moves way too fast. The contrast between how things used to be and how they are now is pretty stark. The old Wild West way basically relies on hope, random scrolling, outdated ad libraries, and blind copying. But the 2026 way, that relies on absolute certainty. To succeed right now, you absolutely must utilize real-time data, accurate sales tracking, and you need that early detection of rising product trends long before everyone else catches on. You've got to be proactive, not reactive. And here is the harsh reality of the current landscape. Saturated products can and absolutely will ruin your advertising budget within a matter of days. If you're blindly testing unverified products today, you're not just wasting your time, you are instantly draining your hard-earned ad budget. Because when a market is already flooded with hundreds of identical stores selling the exact same item, your ads are just going to get lost in the noise and your cost per acquisition is going to skyrocket way past the point of profitability. Okay, moving into section 1, the winning product DNA, and the core criteria for 2026. Before we even think about looking at specific software tools or advanced tactics, we have to establish the undeniable framework for what actually makes a winning product today. Because honestly, if your core product doesn't meet these foundational standards, no amount of marketing is going to save it. So you really need to master this 3-step framework. First, high problem-solving ability, or an emotional spark. The product has to address a specific pain point. Second, healthy profit margins. You need actual room for profit after your expenses. And third, a proven track record but with low saturation. Meaning you need undeniable proof people are buying it right now, but the market isn't already flooded. Let's actually break these down a bit further. Under that first pillar of emotional spark, you have exactly 3 seconds. Your product must spark immediate attention within the first 3 seconds of a video ad. In 2026, attention is literally your most expensive commodity. If your product can't visually demonstrate its value or solve a glaring problem in the time it takes someone to just blink and swipe, well, you've already lost them. It absolutely needs that instant, undeniable hook. Moving over to the second pillar, we have the 3x rule. This is your financial baseline. You need a minimum 3x markup on your product cost. And why is that? Because you have to cover your Facebook or TikTok ad spend while still keeping a really solid net profit for yourself. So if your product costs you $10 to source, you've got to be able to sell it for at least $30. Anything less than that with today's advertising costs, and you're essentially just running a charity for social media platforms. You have to protect those margins. All right, section 2, the winning hunter edge and how we go about eliminating the guesswork. So we know the exact criteria for a winning product, but how do we actually find them without spending thousands of hours manually searching? Well, enter a tool called Winning Hunter. It's designed specifically to give dropshippers a massive first mover advantage. This is a huge paradigm shift. You have to stop testing 10 failed products and start pinpointing validated winners in real time. Winning Hunter is built to completely eliminate guesswork. Instead of just throwing things at the wall to see what sticks and burning your ad budget on those 10 failed products, this allows you to instantly identify products that are already working out there in the real world. You're trading in assumptions for hard, cold data. And it's pretty cool how every core need maps directly to a feature. If you need to find exact meta and TikTok ads, it gives you real-time ad tracking complete with engagement metrics. Need to know what is actually making money today? It gives you sales and revenue estimates by tracking competitors' stores daily. Or if you need to figure out the hooks that are working, it provides competitor ad copy insights. So you can sit there and analyze the exact headlines and angles that top performing stores are using to convert viewers into buyers right this very second. But this brings us to what is arguably the most powerful feature, the AI Trend Spotter. Finding products before they saturate is the absolute holy grail of e-commerce, and this AI does exactly that. It acts like an early warning system, identifying exploding products way before they hit mainstream saturation. That grants you that critical first mover advantage we talked about, because you want to be riding the wave as it builds up, right? Not paddling furiously after it's already crashed on the shore.
Now for section 3, the execution blueprint, which is your maximum profit playbook.
We're moving from theory straight into a tactical playbook now. Knowing what a tool does is one thing, but knowing exactly how to execute with it, that's where the money is made. Here is your 4-step blueprint to make sure you're entering the market with a verified winner. Step 1, filter your ads by date. Step 2, check that engagement growth. Step 3, analyze those competitor stores. And step 4, which is the most critical execution phase, launch a superior version. To get the absolute best results here, you need to apply these specific filters. First up, target fresh campaigns. We're talking specifically about ones launched in the last 7 to 14 days. You do not want ads from 6 months ago, you want what is fresh right now. Second, look closely at that engagement growth rate. You're hunting for sudden spikes in likes, shares, and comments because that indicates high viral potential. Third, don't just trust the ad engagement, verify the actual revenue. Use the store tracker to confirm that the competitor's store is generating consistent daily sales. And once all those boxes are checked, you execute the kill shot. You build a better landing page, you craft a stronger hook, and you simply beat their offer. You're taking a validated concept and just executing it way better.
And finally, section 4, claiming your exclusive edge.
So we've covered the framework, we've explored the tools, and we've walked through the entire execution playbook. The choice of how you allocate your ad budget going forward is entirely yours. You can stick to the old ways and just hope for the best, or you can leverage real-time data and AI to scale your dropshipping store with absolute confidence.
Now, the Source Blueprint concludes with a really great opportunity. There's an exclusive discount link to access Winning Hunter, which you can find right down in the description box if you want to explore the tool for yourself. But as we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with one final thought to chew on. In the hyper-competitive landscape of 2026, will you be the one leveraging AI to spot the next massive winner? Or will you just be paying to advertise someone else's saturated product? The choice is completely yours. Happy hunting out there!